Good morning, good morning, good morning. Great Monday morning. Today is, of course, Motive Monday, and I'm excited to be here to talk to you all today with a special guest speaker. So make sure you stay tuned in. Let's get it. Today we're talking about taking the negative and turning it into a positive. The key to eliminating negative emotion is taking the responsibility for yourself, your reactions, and your situation. You cannot take responsibility for your life, your situation, and your reactions and be negative at the same time. Your mind can only focus on one thing at a time, whether that be positive or negative. I will always attest to the fact that it is in fact a choice. It may not feel like it in that pertaining situation, but ultimately the choice is still yours. For instance, the word responsibility, having the ability to respond in a negative or positive way. Today I have the pleasure of welcoming a lifelong family friend and family member. The gentleman is definitely like the rest of us. He has had his ups, he's had his downs. But in the face of adversity, he shows and is proven it is how you respond to those downs means everything. Without further ado, I give you Anthony Robinson, aka Roni.
Today, my name is Anthony Robinson, creator of Fuel for Living, and today we're going to talk about turning a negative into a positive. And I'm just going to actually just give me my testimony of how I continue to operate or whatnot. So, turning a negative into a positive, though, as everybody knows, whatnot, throughout history, I've played sports and I've always been at the top of the game doing it. And along the line, you have some kind of decisions to make throughout life. And I was a young kid, and I made a bad decision. So that decision turned into me actually being a college prospect until a penitentiary household name. So with that being said, that was a bad time in my life. It was a learning experience more than anything of what to do and what not to do. So how I deal with negative energy or try to turn it into a positive, I look at any situation and how bad it is. No matter how bad it is, there's always a silver lining somewhere in that bad situation. So what I do is I'll look for that silver lining and see how can I come out of this situation with more of a positive impact, even though it might be bad. It might be the worst decision ever, but you still have to find that silver lining. So, and that's what I do to keep going every day. It's like I've lost jobs, I've picked up jobs the same way. So I just encourage everybody that if there's anything in life that's negative, find that silver lining and put your energy towards being better as a person and being better in the community. I do a thing called SWOT analysis. As far as I do it for myself, and I also do it for, local businesses if they actually need it. So a SWOT analysis is you have to figure out what your strength is, your weakness is, your opportunities in life, and your threats in life. So once you start to figure out all of those, put those in place, you can start making the correct steps to having a better life, or just analyzing better at everything in life.
Thanks, Roni, for that positive testimony there. It just shows you that, in fact, you could be at the worst of a time in your life and still have the ability to turn it around. He took from being in the penitentiary to turn into running a business, and how he runs that business. He took those losses that he took and turned them into a positive. Could he have remained down and beaten himself down about what he had been through in his life? Absolutely. The truth is, nobody can make you feel negative other than you. If you think about the things that make you feel unhappy or angry, you're going to feel negative. If you think about the things that make you happy and excited about your life, you're going to feel positive. When you learn how to harness the power of positive thinking, you will be able to control your emotions in any situation. He didn't let the fact that being in prison hold him down and keep him down as a person. He could have used it as an excuse for every time that something went wrong in his life and decided to keep beating himself up over the choices that he had made. He instead learned from those choices that he had made and turned them into a thing that could make him grow into a better person, a better human being. Just because you make mistakes in your life does not mean that you're always going to be that bad of a person. You don't have to be. The choice is yours, like I've been saying. It is ultimately up to you how you respond. Just because something is going wrong does not mean it lasts forever. Nothing does. I'll leave you with this quote. Accept complete responsibility for every part of your life. Refuse to blame others or make excuses. But with that, guys, today has been awesome. I am very grateful and appreciative that you all decided to tune in. like, and share. Make sure you tell someone that you love them today. And always, as always, keep going.